Today I want us to ponder and meditate on James 1, verse 2 to 5. And it says, "My brethren, count it all joy when you face all kinds of trials, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her work, and that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him." So this Bible verse is very powerful for me because it summarizes one of the Bible verses I go to within the married environment. You know, in marriage we face all sorts of challenges, and when we face these challenges, what is our mindset? What is our attitude? And in James, it instructs us to count it all joy when we face all kinds of trials. So it doesn't say some kind of trials, it says all kinds of trials. So when you have trials in your life, when you have trials in your relationship, when you have trials in your marriage, you should count it all joy. What does that mean? It means that you don't look at a situation in the negative. You have to really look at a situation in the positive. For example, you might be having arguments within your married environment. You might be having very difficult times understanding each other. So James teaches us to count it all joy. Why? Because in those arguments, there is revelation. You are able to understand your partner. You're able to know how they think. You're able to know how they feel. That is going to become experience that you have gained within that relationship, because now you have an insight on your partner. For example, you might lose your job and you're working. And in that time that you lose your job, you feel like, oh, the world is crumbling down. But James tells us to count it all joy when we face these kind of trials. What he's expecting from us is for us to look at the situation and say, okay, what does God want me to gain from this? Because it also goes on to say that if any of you lacks wisdom, let them ask for wisdom from God. Because when you read the word continuously and you start understanding what God has predestined for your life, we're all destined for positive and great things if we just tap into the word and we walk by faith and not by sight. Because if we count it all joy when we face all kinds of trials, then our mindset will be shifted. Then we'll be thinking of things in a positive way. We'll be dusting our feet and getting up again whenever we fall, because we keep on moving, because we're moving in faith. We keep on trying something new because we know that God has a better plan for us. And that's why I think that Bible verse in James is so powerful, because every time you face a trial, just count it joy, have a positive mindset, and create a person that is able to walk through the valley and the shadow of death and fear no evil. And then you will become someone who is tested in patience and faith, and you become complete in the purpose that God has predestined for you.